That's how it's done.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The Fighting Irish called their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, you've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
They just cut into this deficit, and now they're trying to get the ball back early with an onside kick. They're on it. They recover the onside kick, and they get it right back.
Early in the game, in the 1st quarter, and you want to run the onside kick. A lot of times, you know what that means? You saw something on tape that you could use against this club. Not only did they see it, they executed it perfectly, and they got the football.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete, and that wraps up the 1st quarter. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Just going to keep it after the snap. Finding some room. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Oh, he's got some space. Flies to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. This quarterback, part of their running game. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Touchdown Trojans! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. And this will be caught as they convert the 2. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used the reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers that...
There he goes! The 30, at the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And, man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. They're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
He'll bring it out. It's Barber. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, Dick.
Lots of room to run. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. That type of big play can even make Traveler perk up and take notice.
And, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Running inside, it's Jordan. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on third down. This is a designed run. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He might want another play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down? And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. A designed run for the quarterback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Nice catch for the two-point conversion.
And it's more common to throw for the two-point conversion than it is to run anymore. So you practice these a lot. You can tell. Nice timing, nice rhythm, in sync, nice two-point conversion.
This rivalry nearly 100 years old now, guys, dating back to when Knute Rockne had made the Irish a power and Howard Jones had done the same for the Trojans.
So many names, and then if you go recent, I mean, everybody remembers the Bush push and just so many great games in this matchup. Every year it seems like the game means a lot. And obviously, Palmer, you add a trophy, it just gets way better.
It's like the greatest players to ever do it. I mean, Joe Montana for Notre Dame, Marcus Allen, his Heisman Trophy with the Trojans, and you're right. We could go on and on and on, and it always seems like those guys play their best games in this rivalry classic.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that rate and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Here's Carr to throw. Intercepted for the 11th time this season.
When you get interceptions as a safety, it's anticipation. You can see it. They see the route, they break on it, and go make big hits and big plays. This time, he gets the big INT.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Trojans want to move quickly. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Motion from the wide receiver.
Booster! Go!
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Bunch formation for these receivers. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Throwing, Carr got his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Turning it on! They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To throw, it's Mayaba. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire.
Here we go. Ready? Sweep, sweep.
Might be changing the route.
Bubba, Bubba. Where did he go?
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Kept it, and he's past the marker. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Under. Flash.
Wide receiver going in motion.
Go, go.
Looking to throw on first down. Got his man downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Trojans are threatening on first and goal. They'll move the wide receiver. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Carr. Pressure coming. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You've got to get hurries. You've got to get pressures. And when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
The run inside. It's Mobley. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. Let's start with Cincinnati taking on the number 22 team, the Houston Cougars. And it's Cincinnati with a statement victory here in a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's Williams. Got enough for the first. He's running free down the middle.
And that's now 4 W's on the...
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little touch and go in the first half, right? What do they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break the long run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him like that, if I was this offensive coordinator, I would just keep giving this guy the football, regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Running inside, it's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Defense really hurt itself with that penalty. Now it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
That really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And, man, you got to love the way the defense just took this field. Like, offense scores, cuts into the lead, and they had some juice, some energy, flying around, being physical, everybody getting to the football, and now forcing the punt and a chance to give the ball back to their offense to do some damage.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Comes onto the field, ready to go to work. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score. David, see if they can do it. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Irish. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Breaks into the open on the left. Touchdown, Trojans! They are lining up the scoreboard. Every touchdown has an answer, it seems. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Here's a heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Number 48, set to advance on the
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here come the Irish back on offense. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking downfield, it's Carr. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Trojans. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, USC! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. How about this? These guys are going for 2. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Skips away from pressure. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
27.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted, messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Carr from the gun on third down. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Touchdown, Southern Cal! A pick six!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
Looking for the two-point try. To the air, it's Mayava. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. USC 51, Notre Dame 27. Number 48, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Working that left side now. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. Back to pass. He's going for it all. They almost had another interception. Is everybody clear on who's wearing which colored jerseys?
Man, he almost throws another one. And I tell you what, it's just been one of those days. Sometimes it's not your day, and just turning the ball over like they're a nonprofit, man, just giving it away. This offense has been reckless. It's been careless. They've got to do a better job of being smart with the football.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look on the scoreboard and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Carr throws for the tight end. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally, two guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
At the 17-yard line. First down for the offense.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Punts it out of the air. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism. But they have had a plan for him, whether it's man coverage, zone, they've been able to double him, they've been able to change up the looks, and they have not been able to get him involved in the game, and that's why they're going to win this one.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And I'm not surprised they went to him again. Hey, he's already had 2 rushing touchdowns. He's had some success and been physical. But how about the defense? Ready for him? I guess they've learned their lesson, right? They've already given up 2. They weren't giving up a 3rd.
Here's Carr to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, 5 Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown in the game and 12th of the season. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. He's looking to throw. He's got it, so they convert the 2 and keep just a flicker of hope alive down 2 possessions. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Number 35, set to kick this one away.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense... And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
That is just great total defense on that play. First off, you get pressure, you get to hit the quarterback, but 2, you've got the intended target double covered. There was no way the offense was coming up with a completion on that play.
He wants to change this route.
Spider over! Sweep! Level! Go!
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds space on the right. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, if this offense is going to win this game, and down the road, if they're going to reach the college football playoff and hope to win a national championship, they have got to keep this quarterback clean. He couldn't do it on that last play.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Western! Rat! Squid! Q! Freeze! Boost!
Back to throw, it's Maiava. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Got the quick pass. At midfield, he's got room. Gashing the knee on the right. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Number
When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Throwing, Carr. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. So as big as that touchdown was, equally as big, converting this two-point attempt and making it a one-score game. Dropping back, it's Carr. He's into the end zone, and we've got a one-possession game in the fourth quarter. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man.
Right, not ideal. Right, not ideal. You're an offense. You want to get a good kickoff return, but you're starting inside your own 10. Now come out, set the tone, get some high percentage completion. You might not go with that script you had because you thought you might have a little better field position, but you just get some few first downs, get that first down right now.
Quarterback may change this route.
Let it go.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back.
Play. Go.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Across the 25, he's got room. Racing down the left side. The 40.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Hits the open man.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
692, block check. Go.
They'll run it. It's Jordan. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game, but with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
That is... Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Going for 6. And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it. And with that latest touchdown,